Welcome, students. I'm Avantika from AVS Knowledge Station. And, students, today we will start the fourth poem of your first flight book, which is How to Tell Wild Animals. And what does this mean? The topic, the name of the poem, How to Tell. Tell over here means how to identify wild animals. ठीक है आप सोचते होंगे हमें तो सब पता है about wild animals. No, you might get confused if you are in a real situation or a dangerous situation. Okay, so before we start reading it, beta, I want to tell you that this poem is written by Carolyn Wells. She was a very well renowned poet. She was born in America and she died in 1942, students. Okay, and this poem, when we'll go through it, you will get to know that it is a humorous poem which suggests some dangerous ways to identify wild animals. So we will read it aloud and we'll keep a strong and regular rhythm while reading also. Okay, also one more thing that I want to tell you, beta, is that whenever we read a poem or understand a poem, there is some hidden idea or a key theme to that poem. So, in this particular poem, the motive of the poet is to give us a beautiful description of the variety of wild animals. Okay, and there is no hidden motive or anything like that in this poem. It is just a beautiful description of the various wild animals. All right, so let us start reading. If ever you should go by chance to the jungles in the east, and if there should to you advance a large and tawny beast, if he roars at you as you are dying, you will know it is the Asian lion. All right. So the poet starts by telling us, and you may say by warning us, that if ever, ab kabhi bhi, you should go by chance to the jungles in the east. Okay, if ever हम कहाँ गए, if ever we have to go or we found ourselves in the eastern Asiatic jungles. Okay, and if there, जंगल के बीच में हम हैं, और if there should to you advance a large and tawny beast, अगर should to you advance means हमारे सामने starts walking a large and tawny beast. Tawny means yellow brownish or orange colored animal. Beast means animal, students. Okay, तो अगर आप जंगल में हैं एंड आपके सामने कौन एडवांस कर रहा है, कौन चल के आ रहा है, एडवांस मीन्स टू मूव फॉरवर्ड. ओके, a large yellowish brown animal. So if he roars at you as you are dying, okay, dying over here means dying out of fear. Okay, anyone जो विटनेस करेगा लायन को, कैसी हालत होगी, नॉट प्लेजेंट एट ऑल. ओके, सो दैट इज द ह्यूमर एलिमेंट विच द पोएट हैज एडेड हियर. है ना, क्या एलिमेंट पोएट ने ऐड करा है कि अगर वो रोर कर रहा है क्योंकि वो तो लायन है ना, और आप क्या कर रहे हैं, यू आर टेरिफाइड आउट ऑफ फियर, यू विल नो इट इज द एशियन लायन. कब पता चलेगा, व्हेन यू आर डाइंग. ओके, दैट मीन्स द सिचुएशन will make you terrified, highly terrified, because you will confront a lion and you will surely know. If he roars at you, कब पता चलेगा, if he is roaring at you and if the animal is large and yellowish brown. So you please make sure that it is the Asian lion. All right, or if sometime when roaming around a noble wild beast greets you with black stripes on a yellow ground, just notice if he eats you. This simple rule may help you learn the Bengal tiger to discern. Okay, now in the second stanza, poet tells us that if ever, again, if sometime, अगर ऐसा होता है, if by chance, when roaming around, okay, anytime when you are carefree, a noble wild beast greets you. Can you see the combination of words, बेटा, कैसे combination of words use किए, noble भी है, wild तो है ही. ओके, wild beast समझ आता है, but a noble wild beast greets you. That means, again, if you find a wild animal who seems to be very sincere or noble, and if you see him and if he greets you means if you meet each other, and if that animal has black stripes on a yellow body, yellow ground means background is yellow of his body, okay, and he has black stripes, just notice if he eats you. If means whether, and if he should not, okay, if का मतलब है you have to be very cautious, बहुत आपको alarmed रहना पड़ेगा because he might eat you, okay. So this simple rule may help you learn. Which simple rule? That he has yellow body with black stripes. Okay, so ये इस rule अगर आपको पता है, then you will understand that it is a Bengal tiger. And discern over here means that you will find it very difficult, okay, to identify the Bengal tiger. ठीक है, discern means to see something with difficulty. Okay, difficulty क्यों होगी? Because finding a wild beast in front of you would make you terrified. Okay, let us move to the third stanza, students. Is strolling forth a beast you view, whose hide with spots is peppered, as soon as he has leapt on you, you will know it is the leopard. It will do no good to roar with pain, he'll only leap and leap again. Okay, so we have a beautiful rhyme scheme here. And what is the poet trying to tell us? He says that if strolling forth means walking ahead. Strolling is a way of walking casually. ठीक है, एक बहुत ही कैजुअल तरीका चलने का. तो आप कभी ऐसी कैजुअली जा रहे हैं, आगे जा रहे हैं, and a view you beast, a beast you view, that means again आपको कोई beast मिलता है, animal मिलता है, whose hide with spots is peppered. Hide means the skin, okay, जिसके स्किन पे स्पॉट्स स्कैटर्ड हैं. पेपर्ड कैन यू सी इन दिस पिक, है ना, द स्पॉट्स आर पेपर्ड, दैट मीन्स जो राउंड स्पॉट्स हैं, ब्लैक स्पॉट्स, ये स्कैटर्ड हैं. सो अगर आपको ऐसा कोई एनिमल दिखता है, एज सून एज ही हैज़ लेप्ट ऑन यू, लेप्ट दिस वर्ड बेटा हियर इज द पास्ट टेंस ऑफ द वर्ड लीप. और लीप क्या होता है? जंपिंग फ्रॉम वन प्लेस टू अनदर इज कॉल्ड लीप. ओके, सो ये कह रहे हैं एज सोन एज ही हैज़ लेप्ट ऑन यू, यू विल नो इट इज़ द लेपर्ड. ओके, जब वो आपके ऊपर पाउंस कर चुका होगा, you will understand that it is a leopard, because you will not get much time, है ना, you will not get much time to run, so he will already be there upon you, okay, bouncing on you. It will do no good to roar with pain, okay, because it will do no good का मतलब क्या है? It would be useless to shout or roar with pain. He will only lap and lap again lap and lap, ये हम proper English में use नहीं करते बेटा, but again it's a way of telling us that he will keep on pouncing on you. वो आपको अटैक ही करता रहेगा. he'll keep on jumping on you. वो आपकी किसी भी roaring को, shouting को ध्यान नहीं देगा. he will not give any heed to your request, or he will not have any mercy on you. Okay, and we move on to the next stanza. If when you are walking around your yard, you meet a creature there who hugs you very, very hard, be sure it's a bear. If you have any doubts, I guess he will give you just one more caress. Okay, can you see the humor element? ठीक है, we are talking about a bear here. ठीक है, एक bear, एक भालू. Okay, and the poet says that if you are walking around your yard, ठीक है, अपने घर के आसपास अगर आप वॉक कर रहे हैं और अगर आपको कोई भी क्रिएचर ऐसा मिलता है, ओके, क्रिएचर का मतलब यहाँ से एनिमल से ही है बेटा. इफ यू मीट एनी एनिमल हु हग्स यू very very hard, be sure it's a bear. very very hard means एक uncomfortable hug और एक suffocating hug. ठीक है, bear hugs आपने सुना भी हो बेटा. bear, they have this habit of attacking or killing their prey by hugging, because that's a way of attacking. Okay, so if he hugs you very very hard, don't be confused that the bear is hugging you. No, he will kill you by hugging so hard. And still, if you have any doubts, I guess अगर अभी भी आपको समझ नहीं आया that he's hugging you and he'll leave you, the poet says he'll give you just one more caress. Caress क्या होता है? A way of, showing your love in a gentle manner. एंड हग को भी हम जेंटल ही एसोसिएट करते हैं, जेंटल वर्ड के साथ, बट बेटा यहाँ पे ह्यूमर ही ये है that the bear will kill you by caressing and by hugging. Okay, so a bear hug should not be received by anyone. Now, the next stanza. Though to distinguish beasts of prey, a novice might nonplus. The crocodile you always may tell from the hyena thus. Hyenas come with merry smiles, but if they weep, they are crocodiles. Okay, now this is an important stanza, students. The poet says that if you have to distinguish between beasts of prey, ठीक है, beast of prey means carnivorous animals ही, ठीक है, कि if ever you have to differentiate, distinguish means आपको फर्क करना हो, if ever you have to differentiate between the carnivorous animals, and the second line says a novice might nonplus. Novice might nonplus means what? Novice over here, students, means a beginner. Okay, a beginner means someone who's not used to go on wild adventures, or a person who's not very assured of the difference wild creatures. Okay, so a novice might nonplus. What is nonplus here? Nonplus means confused. Okay, तो अगर आप एक ऑर्डिनरी सिटीजन हो, आपको कोई ज़्यादा लेना देना नहीं है एनिमल्स से या फॉरेस्ट की बातें आपको नहीं पता, सो यू आर अ बिगनर, एनी नॉर्मल पर्सन माइट गेट confused. Confused in what? Confused in making or identifying the various carnivorous animals. All right, so he is telling us कि कैसे हम डिस्टिंग्विश कर सकते हैं. The crocodile you always may tell from hyena does. He says कि rest of the carnivorous animals may be difficult to identify, but a hyena and a crocodile are still easy to distinguish. Okay, let me explain you again. He says that if you have to distinguish the carnivorous or the wild animals, many people may get confused, but it is still easier to differentiate between a crocodile and a hyena. And what is the characteristic जो हमें ये बता रहे हैं? He says hyenas come with merry smiles. है ना, ये देखिए हाइना इसमें कैसे दिख रहे हैं, लाइक अ डॉग. ओके, ऑल्दो ये डॉग नहीं होता है, बट मैनी पीपल एसोसिएट हाइनाज विद डॉग्स. ये बहुत ही ज़्यादा वाइल्ड और कार्निवोरस एनिमल होता है बेटा, जिनका फेस स्ट्रक्चर ही ऐसा होता है विच अपीयर्स लाइक एज इफ दे आर स्माइलिंग, बट डोंट बी बिफूल्ड बाय देयर स्माइल. ओके, हाइनाज की मैरी स्माइल्स, हमेशा एक हंसता हुआ चेहरे को देख के कंफ्यूज नहीं होना है. ओके, सो ही इज सेइंग अ हाइना who's always smiling is a hyena, not a dog, so you must be very cautious. Okay, and if they weep, they are crocodiles. Okay, crocodiles ka face most of the times it appears as if the crocodile is crying and you might have mercy on the crocodile, but aisa na kare. If you don't know that what animal it is actually a crocodile, a very dangerous animal. Okay, I hope you have understood, beta. Now, the true chameleon is small, a lizard sort of thing. He hasn't any ears at all and not a single wing. If there is nothing on the tree, it's the chameleon you see. Okay, so now in the last stanza, what is the poet trying to tell us? she's trying to tell us now about द कैमेलियन. कैमेलियन आप सबने मेरे ख्याल से ज़रूर पढ़ा होगा, बायोलॉजी में भी पढ़ा होगा क्लास 9th में. ठीक है, एक लिजर्ड सॉर्ट ऑफ क्रीचर होता है कैमेलियन बेटा, एंड हु इज नॉट हैविंग एनी ईयर्स एंड नॉट इवन विंग्स. ठीक है, तो अगर आपको कोई ऐसा क्रीचर मिलता है, इफ यू फाइंड अ क्रीचर who's who appears like a lizard and does not have any wings or any ears, and if there is nothing on the tree, that means you must be very cautious and aware. आपको बहुत अवेयर होना चाहिए एक फॉरेस्ट एरिया में, एक जंगल एरिया में, because if you feel कि कोई भी नहीं है, if there is nothing on the tree, it is the chameleon. You see why the chameleon? Because it has a tendency of adapting itself to the environment, है ना. It keeps on changing colors. Chameleon किस लिए known है? For changing its colors. All right students, so the poet tells us about the different animals, okay, and also certain ways to identify these animals. Okay, please go through the poem once, try to explain it in your own words to your parents or to your siblings. ठीक है, जब तक आप ये नहीं करेंगे बेटा, अभी if I have explained you might feel सब समझ आ गया है ना, but the best way to understand whether you have understood or not is that you explain, कि आप यही चीज़ें लाइन बाय लाइन या तो आप नोट डाउन करें in some notebook, or you must try to explain it to any of your friends, sibling or parents. All right, please do it, it will certainly help you. Okay students, so now we have read this poem, and what do we do after the end of every poem? We start identifying about the rhyme scheme, है ना. अभी तक तो आई एम श्योर आपको पता चल ही गया होगा about the rhyme scheme students, but I still will tell you to check कि आपने कुछ गलत तो नहीं आइडेंटिफाई कर लिया. नाउ स्टूडेंट्स, क्या मैंने तरीका बताया था आपको राइम स्कीम आइडेंटिफाई करने का? दैट वी ऑलवेज डू व्हाट? वी ऑलवेज फोकस ऑन द लास्ट वर्ड ऑफ एवरी लाइन, है ना. यही तरीका होता है राइम स्कीम पता करने का. सो इन द फर्स्ट लाइन यार्ड, इसको हम क्या अज्यूम करेंगे? ए. देयर एंड यार्ड डोंट मैच ना, सो देयर विल बी बी. इस वर्ड के राइम को हम मानेंगे बी. नाउ नेक्स्ट लाइन इज, लास्ट वर्ड इज हार्ड. हार्ड मैचेस विद यार्ड, यस, है ना. अब ये सेम है तो ए. एंड बेयर, बेयर साउंड्स सेम लाइक देयर, ओके, सो अगेन इट विल बी बी. द नेक्स्ट लाइन इज गेस. Guess does not matches with A or B, तो हम इसको क्या क्लासीफाई करेंगे? This is C. And caress, yes, caress matches with guess, so again it will be C. तो rhyme scheme क्या है students इसका? Yes, you are correct, है ना. You are learning in a very good manner. Okay, the rhyme scheme will be A B A B C C. ऑलराइट, ठीक है ना. हमेशा से अगर क्वेश्चन ना भी पूछा हो, यू मस्ट नो टू आइडेंटिफाई द राइम स्कीम स्टूडेंट्स. ओके, व्हाट एल्स इज लेफ्ट? यस, नाउ वी विल टॉक अबाउट द पोएटिक डिवाइस, जो ज़रूर आपको करना चाहिए वंस यू एंटर क्लासेस 8th एंड अबव, है ना. तो पोएटिक डिवाइसेस का भी आपको पता होना चाहिए. कैन यू टेल मी what all poetic devices have been used here? Please leave your comments in the comment section beta, and let me tell you one poetic device which is used here. See, if I take this line, very first line, see, your yard, तो यहाँ पे y sound is repeated, है ना, again. So क्या होता है ये? It is known as alliteration. Yes, again over here novice and non-plus, है ना. Again the sound n is repeated. Okay, and if we move to this page, there are many examples ऑफ एलिट्रेशन रोमिंग राउंड, है ना, यहाँ पे रोमिंग राउंड आपको मिल सकता है, बहुत सारे हैं. So you find out all the alliteration examples here and please let me know, students. Okay, what is alliteration? Let me tell you once again. Alliteration is the repetition of a sound in one line. Okay, like we just discussed, roaming and round. It is not the rhyme scheme, it is just the repetition of the beginning letters beta. Okay, r is used here repeatedly, so that is why I will say that alliteration is used here. Okay, and also we did in this page. Okay, your yard, y is repeated, है ना, and नोविस नॉन प्लस. तो आप कह सकते हैं एक दो चाहे वर्ड्स आ भी जाए बीच में, बट रिपीटेशन है तो इट इज alliteration. All right, till then study sincerely and take care, beta.